Another sunny day on the land, so-called the sunny state of America. Florida, a land where alligators roam ancient wetlands. Coral reefs thrive beneath turquoise waters. And millions of visitors arrive each year in search of sunshine. Stretching 1,000,000 miles between the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean, this land occupies the southeastern tip of the United States. It possesses some of the most desirable shorelines in the world. And Florida is usually pictured as the land with beautiful beaches. But Florida is much more than beaches and theme parks. Florida, as it is usually known for, is blessed with sunshine and warm weather, unlike anywhere else in the United States. It is a land of remarkable contrasts, a place where nature, culture, and development meet, where history spans centuries, and where some of America's most unique landscapes can be found. Journey across this land, and visitors are met with beautiful coastline, diverse wildlife, and so many natural wonders. This is Florida. At first glance, Florida appears to be simple. A long peninsula extends southward into warm subtropical waters, bordered by the Gulf of Mexico to the west and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. Yet this shape has helped create one of the most diverse environments in the United States. Florida covers more than 65,000 square miles, making it one of America's larger states. Unlike the mountainous landscapes of the West, Florida is remarkably flat. Its highest natural point, Britton Hill, rises only 345 feet above sea level, making it the highest point of any U.S. state. This low elevation has shaped nearly everything about Florida. Rivers move slowly. Wetlands spread across vast areas. Coastlines constantly change through erosion and storms. And much of the state's identity revolves around water. From north to south, Florida transitions through several climatic zones. Northern Florida experiences mild winters and forests similar to those of the American South. Central Florida becomes increasingly subtropical, while the South enters a true tropical climate rarely found elsewhere in the continental United States. This combination of geography and climate creates an extraordinary variety of ecosystems. Our journey begins along Florida's eastern shoreline. This is one of the first images people start to imagine when thinking about Florida. The Atlantic coast stretches hundreds of miles from the Georgia border to the Florida Keys. Here, long sandy beaches meet the powerful waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Cities such as Jacksonville, Daytona Beach, Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami line this coast, each with its own character and history. Daytona Beach became famous for its wide, hard-packed sands where automobiles once raced directly on the beach. Today, it remains one of America's iconic coastal destinations. Further south lies Palm Beach, known for luxury estates, upscale resorts, and pristine shoreline. As the coastline continues toward Miami, the atmosphere transforms. The beaches become increasingly tropical. Palm trees sway beside turquoise waters, and the influence of Latin American cultures becomes more visible. On Florida's western side lies a completely different coastline. The Gulf Coast faces the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Unlike the Atlantic side, where waves can be energetic and beaches broad, the Gulf Coast often features calmer waters and spectacular sunsets. Cities such as Tampa, St. Petersburg, Sarasota, and Naples have flourished along these shores. Many travelers consider the Gulf Coast's beaches among the finest in America. Siesta Key is famous for its powdery white sand, composed largely of pure quartz crystal. The sand remains cool even under intense summer sunlight. Further south, Naples offers a quieter atmosphere, combining natural beauty with luxury communities. The Gulf Coast is also home to countless barrier islands. These narrow strips of land act as natural shields against storms, while creating lagoons and habitats for wildlife. At sunset, the Gulf becomes a canvas of gold, orange, and crimson colors, attracting photographers and nature lovers from around the world. Continuing south, Florida eventually dissolves into a chain of islands stretching toward the Caribbean. These are the Florida Keys. Connected by the Overseas Highway, the Keys form one of America's most scenic drives. The route crosses dozens of islands linked by bridges over clear blue waters. The most famous bridge is the 7 Mile Bridge, which even appears to float above the ocean. Life in the Keys moves at a different pace. The atmosphere feels closer to the Caribbean than the mainland United States. At the southern end lies Key West. Known for its colorful architecture, lively streets, and breathtaking sunsets. Key West has long attracted artists, writers, and adventurers. Just offshore lies the only extensive coral reef system in the continental United States. These reefs support thousands of marine species and provide some of the nation's best snorkeling and diving opportunities. Beneath the surface, vibrant corals, tropical fish, sea turtles, and rayfish create an underwater world unlike anywhere else in America. Beyond the city of Miami lies another treasure. Biscayne National Park protects coral reefs, mangrove forests, and marine ecosystems that are among the most diverse in North America. What makes Biscayne National Park truly unique is that nearly 95% of it lies beneath the water's surface. Unlike many national parks that are defined by mountains, forests, or canyons, Biscayne is a park of the sea. Its protected waters encompass vast mangrove shorelines, shallow seagrass beds, colorful coral reefs, and a chain of the northern Florida Keys. For boaters, divers, and snorkelers, Biscayne offers a glimpse into one of the richest marine environments in the United States. Beneath the clear waters, coral formations provide shelter for hundreds of species of fish. From bright angelfish and parrotfish to barracudas, rayfishes, and sea turtles. Above the water, the park's mangrove forests serve as a vital nursery for marine life. Their tangled roots protect young fish and crustaceans while helping shield the coastline from storms and erosion. The park also preserves an important chapter of maritime history. Scattered across the seabed are numerous shipwrecks dating back more than a century. Together, these wrecks form the Maritime Heritage Trail, an underwater museum where visitors can explore the remains of vessels that once sailed the dangerous waters of the Florida coast. If there is one landscape that truly defines Florida, it is the Everglades. Often described as a river of grass, the Everglades form one of the largest wetlands on Earth. Rather than a traditional river with clear banks, water moves slowly across a vast, shallow plain. This slow-moving ecosystem stretches across southern Florida and supports an incredible array of life. The Everglades are home to American alligators, American crocodiles, Florida panthers, manatees, turtles, snakes, and hundreds of bird species. Few places on Earth support both alligators and crocodiles in the same ecosystem. The region is protected by Everglades National Park, one of America's most important conservation areas. Visitors exploring by airboat often find themselves surrounded by endless grasslands and waterways that appear untouched by modern civilization. The Everglades serve another critical role. They provide fresh water to millions of Floridians. Protecting this ecosystem is not only about preserving wildlife, it is essential for the future of the state itself. Florida Florida's wildlife is among the most remarkable in North America. More than 500 bird species have been recorded here. Migratory birds traveling between continents often stop in Florida's wetlands and coastal habitats. The American alligator is perhaps the state's most iconic animal. Millions inhabit Florida's rivers, lakes, and marshes. Manatees, often called sea cows, gather in warm waters during winter months. These gentle giants can weigh over 1,000 pounds and remain one of Florida's most beloved species. The elusive Florida panther is among the rarest large mammals in America. The species is found primarily in southern Florida. And conservation efforts have helped prevent its disappearance. Marine life is equally impressive. Dolphins are common along both coasts. Sea turtles nest on Florida beaches each year. And offshore waters host everything from sharks to whale sharks and colorful reef fish. Moving inland, Florida reveals another side of its geography. Central Florida contains thousands of lakes, creating landscapes very different from the coast. Lake Okeechobee dominates the region. Covering more than 700 square miles, it is one of the largest freshwater lakes in the United States. Surrounding areas support agriculture on a massive scale. Florida's warm climate allows farmers to grow citrus fruits, strawberries, tomatoes, and numerous other crops. For generations, orange groves became a symbol of the state. Although disease and development have reduced some citrus production, Florida remains closely associated with oranges. The abundance of fresh water also supports diverse ecosystems and recreational opportunities. Boating, fishing, and wildlife viewing attract visitors throughout the year. No exploration of Florida would be complete without visiting Miami. More than any other city, Miami reflects Florida's role as a bridge between North America, Latin America, and the Caribbean. This city is one of the first things people think of when the word Florida comes up. Its neighborhoods showcase cultures from around the world. Languages, cuisines, music, and traditions blend to create a uniquely international atmosphere. One of the city's most famous districts is South Beach. Known for its wide sandy beaches, vibrant nightlife, and colorful Art Deco architecture, South Beach has become an icon of Florida tourism. Along Ocean Drive, pastel-colored buildings dating back to the 1920s and 1930s create one of the largest collections of Art Deco architecture in the world. It has become one of America's most recognizable urban districts. Meanwhile, Miami's skyline continues to grow. Reflecting the city's economic importance and global influence. Yet, despite rapid development, nature remains close. Biscayne Bay stretches along the city's eastern edge, dotted with islands, marinas, and luxury waterfront neighborhoods. Countless boats travel its waters each day, while cruise ships depart from the nearby port of Miami, one of the busiest cruise ports in the world. It is a city defined by energy, diversity, and a deep connection to the sea. For many visitors, Miami is the face of modern Florida, a vibrant metropolis where cultures converge, innovation thrives, and tropical landscapes meet urban ambition. There is a reason why Florida has captured imaginations for generations. It is a state where two oceans meet, a place where coral reefs thrive beneath tropical seas, and ancient wetlands stretch toward the horizon. It's where alligators patrol hidden waterways, and where sunsets paint the sky above white sand beaches. From the Everglades to the Florida Keys, from the Gulf Coast to Miami's vibrant skyline, Florida offers a diversity of landscapes found in few places on Earth. And perhaps that is the true beauty of the Sunshine State. No matter where your journey begins, Florida always seems to offer another horizon, another coastline, another adventure waiting just beyond the next wave.